Hello, I'm FPX Toycat and welcome back to another video. So a lot of people have been rather concerned recently because I've been roasting a fair number of things from the subscribers, both in terms of the realms, but also I did a Q&A where I made fun of questions, because let's be honest, there are a lot of stupid questions asked on any Q&A, there are a lot of stupid YouTube comments on every video, and I thought it'd be fun to make fun of them. However, a lot of people say, no Toycat, you can never make fun of anyone ever, especially not people who are subscribed to you, and that's fair enough, right? To make it better to you, to make it better to the concerned people of the internet, I'm going to be letting you, the YouTube comments, at least on the community post I made, roast me in exchange. I haven't seen any of these so far, so we're going to see just how good you are at roasting me in Q&A form. So with that said, let's dive straight into the first question, which comes in from Sahil Kawani, who says, you look like someone who plays Minecraft to make a living. So, this guy's got a point, right? You know, I do look like someone who plays Minecraft to make a living. I mean, you can tell from my questionable dress sense. I mean, I'm just wearing a t-shirt with lots of blocks on it. You can tell from, you know, like a lot of things about me that I do in fact play Minecraft for a living. And apparently it shows, according to this guy. That is a brutal one to start with, but I'm sure it only gets better from here, right? I'm sure people are only going to be nice when I ask them to roast me. So this second one comes in from Wandering Wayne, who says, it's actually edited, but it says, is the real reason Toycat travels so much because England keeps trying to get rid of him, but the other countries keep sending him back? You know, I think this is a little nice. It takes one of my hobbies, it takes one of my interests, and then it uses that against me a little bit. I do have to say though, this one doesn't hit the mark in terms of like hitting a part of me that I have to then laugh off. Instead, it's just more like, I mean, like that doesn't seem like a practical thing for countries to do. I don't know if that's how deportation works in most places, but I appreciate it anyway, Wandering Wayne, because it's a little bit nice, and clearly he's a Wandering Wayne, so he likes travel as well, so he's kind of roasting himself a little bit, which is all where all the best humor comes from, right? Like when you can learn to self-depreciate, you'll be much better at insulting others, I think is true at least. But what I also think is true is that Ninja Snapple sent in this comment, by the way, these are all picked by the assistants, so I haven't read this one yet. Why do you pick a username so nonsensical that even YouTube's auto subtitles just give up when you say it? This is true. If you haven't seen, I'll show on screen right now. Whenever you put on the YouTube auto captions for a video, like here are the last 5 or something like that, it's just going to come up with some random nonsense, because IBX Toycat is hard enough to understand if I say it slowly like that. When I say, hello my BX Toycat, it's just like, lots of sounds, and they vaguely make words, and every single video is going to sound slightly different. So yeah, fun fact, that's a fact. Second fun fact here is that, you know, I'm getting roasted for it, but I do have to say, I hate my name so much that I'm glad you roast me, Mr. Ninja Snapple. YouTube.com/Toycat is what my channel's really called. On the second channel, I just go by Toycat. On the third channel as well, it's just this channel that IBX is like ingrained forever into my channel name, and that sucks. But it's a thing that's a thing, and now it's been like 10 years. What am I going to do about it besides get roasted for it by Mr. Ninja Snapple? So with that said, we're going to move into the fourth question here, which is Ben Bob saying Toycat is no. Oh man, there are places you just do not go with your goddamn roast. This is not okay. You know what, assistant, you're fired. What is this all about? This is the worst thing. You know, this is heresy in YouTube comment form. I am very disappointed, but not as disappointed as Retron47's comment, which says, you're such a disgrace, I have to stop being American just so I don't have anything in common with you. Oh my god. Now this, I like this. It's a double. See, this is the art of humor. It's a double dig. They make fun of me for saying that, you know, like it's just being a bit mean, but then also they get to hilariously call me an American, which is something that people do all the time, by the way. Like, again, to me, I don't think I sound American. I do throw Americanisms in there for fun sometimes, and I do have American people that I know. But yeah, it's funny that this good job, Retron47. You know what? Goes in for the double, succeeds on both fronts, and you gotta give him that one if nothing else. So with that said, the next question here is from Dominic Plays It, who says, so I've been pretty much in a coma for my entire life, missing out on so many things, just woken up on December 14th, 2018 from being in a car crash that happened in 2006, announcing me brain dead later on. My parents were hopeless, they didn't want me to die, so they told them to pull the plug a year or so in. Surprisingly, I woke up, I went back home, and we had a party. A month or so passed, and I discovered your channel. Ever since, I wish they would have just pulled the plug anyway. That was... I was sure the direction that was going to take was going to be like, and that's how I've been watching your YouTube videos. But no, that was... You know, that is. See, that's a funny roast. Okay, so again, there's like categories here. There's mean thing in humorous way. There's mean thing in mean way to be humorous. And then there's just humorous thing that's vaguely mean in some way. So Dominic plays it. You have question. I think this must be a template or something, but I like it anyway. So, you know, let's give him some points on that. I really do think when it comes to like being, you know, like being mean to people, some people get it all wrong and they're just like, I'm gonna say bad things and I'm gonna make someone feel awful. But I think this definitely is the template of like, all you've got to do is you've got to make a convoluted thing and then make that about someone in the end. Something that, you know, if you make something mean about someone that isn't really about them, it's like kind of funny. If you make it vaguely hit someone on them, that's where it's funny. Again, laughter is a coping mechanism or something like that. So Doom Duck says, your hair looks like you used butter as a shampoo. This is the one, like, I don't know why. I don't know why this bothers me so much. Like, the internet doesn't like my hair. That's fine. That's a thing I know. There's, like, a certain percentage of comments that are just always about that. And then there's a lot of other people who don't leave a comment who no doubt think it. Like, really? It's like, yeah, what did you do with your hair today? I don't know what I did with my hair today. I showered, like, 2 hours ago. And it's actually funny. Like, there's always just this, like, incessant, non-stop thing. It never happens anywhere in my real life. Even, like, with hair professional. It's always just on the internet. Maybe it's my lighting. Fun fact, there's a big lighting over here. There's a magic wall of nothingness behind me that I can touch and it goes away. You know, like maybe something about this is what's making this happen. But yeah, some portion of the internet hates my hair, and I don't even understand it well enough to like dive into it. But what I do, this is the trick. This is what I recommend for anything. If you either are, let's call it bullying. It's not. It's on the internet. Do what you want to me. Insult my hair as much as you like. It's fine. I get more engagement on the videos. But this is my pro tip for anyone out there who has something like this, because, again, for some reason I can't shake a tiny bit of it that's like, why? One, having something distinctive, even if it's distinctively bad, isn't necessarily a bad thing. It shouldn't define you, never be defined by something that is seen by the world as a bad thing. But, like, if you accept it, if it's like, yes, I agree with you, that's a thing. Whereas if someone makes fun of you and they're like, no, that's not true, that's the feeling they want to get. If you give them nothing, if you give people no emotions, they stop doing what they're doing. That's a good pro tip for life. And yeah, that's why you make people feel awkward, you make them have to kind of take it back, is a good rule for dealing with this stuff. So yeah, Mr. Doom Duck, yeah, your comment is, you know, it's funny. You know, I appreciate that. And also, I know having like a distinctive look makes you more likely to recognize me, which means it's less likely that this will all end one day and I'll end up dead in a ditch. So with that said, let's move into the next comment, which comes in from Forrest Madden. There's only like 5 roasts that are good on here, just like the amount of good videos on your channel. I love this. He roasts the other roasts. Yeah, you know, I agree with you, Mr. Forrest Madden. There are fewer than 5 good roasts in this thing, and fewer than 5 good videos on my channel. Clearly that's correct. Like this one right here. I like this one a lot. But next up we have Rednax Bricks. You should put mending on your relationships because their durability stinks. You know, that's you know, a little. I shared the internet, my recent breakup, and you know, the internet is a fan apparently. So you know what? I think honestly, you know, now this is what you get now. You get a deep talk about the state of my relationships, right? First of all, I swear to God, I'm not in some weird deep dark depression, to the best of my knowledge. I mean, yeah, as we've learned from BoJack Horseman season 5 or whatever it is, or 6, like, you know, you can be depressed and not even know about it. So maybe that's what this is. But more seriously, maybe there is some deep underlying issue that I can't quite understand in my interpersonal relationships of people that I should work on before sharing them with the internet. So good idea, Rednax Bricks. Good idea. With that said, let's move into this one from Tom6969. First of all, again, I'm not here to roast you, but what a name, by the way. But I don't know about other people, but I was surprised by the video showing your ex-girlfriend's world. Not because you played Minecraft together or you made a video about it, reluctantly pretending that you aren't sad or heartbroken, but because you had a girlfriend. I mean, nice, 10 out of 10, Tom6969. We've got, you're mean to your subscribers because your GF died in Minecraft and respawned in your best friend's bed. Oh man. That's like a good Minecraft roast, but it doesn't actually quite hit me in the feel, sadly. So, you know, I'm gonna give this one worst roast of the week. Good generic comment to use, but again, a good roast. You gotta try and dig under someone's skin. Like I'm hoping the very last one here does, which comes in from Always Right, who says your Let's Play world is probably older than most of your viewers. See, this is clever because it uses a common criticism, one that I've shown before that like I am resistant to, because you know the demographics and the statistics show that that's, you know, like people call Minecraft fans all children, right? But most people who call people that that are most of the people who say that are adults, and then there are a lot of adults saying, "Oh, everyone else who watches you must be a child." Meanwhile, whatever. It's a whole thing, and you know what? The fact that I got worked up having to explain that shows that you roasted a good job. So you know what? This right here, this is all the proof you need that Toycat can in fact, I can take what I dish out as well. But the point of a fun joke, the point of a fun thing like this, is you're meant to realize, like, oh yeah, you know, being mean is like sometimes a fun jokey thing. It's hard to know the line between when you're just being mean to someone for the sake of being mean to someone and when you're being mean for a joke, because if you're mean for a joke and someone doesn't appreciate it, that's not good. However, my generic point, my wide belief, my how do you make this work, is that being you know, rude to someone, being mean to someone with the only real purpose being to, you know, to make you laugh, that's a bad thing. I think doing anything where you're the only one benefiting is bad in general. That's selfish behavior. And when it's a mean behavior that you get to laugh at, it's not seen as selfish, it's seen as, you know, bullying or mean or something like that. But I think all it really has to be is you've got to say something, or even if you do it for a small group of friends, that's like kind of worse, I'd say. You just got to make people realize, like, hey, these are jokes. You can realize how to be better about yourself. Joke about yourself in there too. Like try and make a consensual relationship with someone before you're mean to them. And I just realized this is why my last relationship failed, isn't it? This is not a healthy foundationship for a relationship, but But this is a healthy video, I hope, for all of you to watch. And if you disagree, then you know what? Get out of here, am I right? By the way, in the background gameplay you've just been watching, because of that huge explosion earlier, I spent literally this whole video to get one stone block, and I have to fix another giant charge creeper explosion. So really, the real roast is the fact that this whole video happened, and it happened like I was just trying to start mining that mountain, but they've changed the Elder Guardian mechanics, and it's made it so impossible to do that. And you know, long story short, yeah, this video sucks, but you're the one who watched it, so checkmate. Balls in your court, mate. Anyway, no, yeah, I am currently in America, I believe, and I'm having the time of my life here because I'm an American, and I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you are looking forward to seeing me stream again, next Thursday I'll be back. Maybe before then, honestly. But yeah, it's something I enjoy doing, and if you want to come be part of a live, fun experience that's good for everyone, promote my own live streams. Actually, you know, I'm not going to do that. Don't watch my live streams, they're awful. Get out of there. Don't like this video, don't subscribe, and don't send a comment down below if you want to ask questions about this video, because maybe I'll use them for a Q&A. Maybe I won't though, because your comments suck, which is the whole genesis for the genesis of this video. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in another video. Or maybe I won't. Maybe I'll die in a plane crash. We'll see what happens, won't we?